So it's here and it's blowing in, but it blew in from the west off the lake. Look how strange the texture of this snow is. Isn't it odd? Look how brown it is. See the brown in it? That's dry lake effect. Instead of picking up water, it's picking up the mud flats what pick. It's a strange texture of snow, and I've lived here my whole life. Really strange. Odd. It's almost gooey. It's almost like glue. Look at this. See how sticky it is? It's very, very strange. Because it's coming across the Great Salt Lake. Great Salt Lake's right there behind my house. Well, there is no Great Salt Lake, dry lake effect. So traditionally here, these storms could be masked because the Great Salt Lake, if it's a little bit warm, it's called lake effect. And I mean, you people in the Great Lakes and Buffalo, you know it's serious lake, but we get hammered right here where I live. You know, big lake effect can, but now the lake's gone dry. Just, again, post-Fukushima. What an odd texture of snow. Really odd texture. It's blowing in, but, you know, the clouds rolled in fast and furious, but, God, it's an odd texture, ain't it? Really strange. Might not be the weatherman, Blanche. You do everything else. They don't report that properly anymore. It's all propaganda. I mean, everything. Film at 11. Remember when it used to be Dick Norris, Paul James with the sports, and then weather was, what was his name? God, he was good. Oh, you bet. Welby. Back when we were kids, the old KSL and the good. Remember when the photographer crawled out there and got the picture of the sheep that dug way? That's back when KSL was a real news station. Now it's the Queen's mouthpiece propaganda machine. All the media is. It's pathetic. Strange, you know. So this storm is supposed to just, you know, they whipped in hard like they always do, but there's just no snow in these things anymore. I mean, typically we'd already have 3-4 inches on the ground. You can see it. There's just no texture. There's no snowflakes. There's no water in the lake across the. These storms are dumping heavy off the Pacific right now. Usually, when they dump heavy off the Pacific in the Sierras, we know what we're going to get. We're going to get hammered. But they lose all their moisture and they come across Nevada over the Great Salt Lake, and I mean, drive along I-80. The Great Marshes all along, all through Nevada. They're gone. They're gone. I mean, not even just a little bit. I mean, gone. Empty. Empty. All post-Fukushima. Just another incredible coincidence. All another Fukushima coincidence. I've been here my whole life, and I know how these storms could be when they're like this. And they blow in hard and fast, and we get dumped on. We'll get 2-3 feet right here. You know, very normal. I skied a basin on 4th of July 2010. It flooded right here in 2011. I shoveled snow all winter long, clear into the spring up in the monastery. I was shoveling at the monastery with the monk when the roof collapsed. Me and Bob. I shoveled and shoveled and shoveled and shoveled. I was shoveling houses where 2-story houses, I'd walk off the roofs onto the ground. 10 years, not a nothing. We don't even get ice build up on the ground anymore. I mean, this looked like it was going to be some doozy blow in, but there's no moisture in it. There's just no water. So it's a strange texture. Grass still green at this date in Utah. Amazing, right? Incredible. Last pine tree. Trying to have. What'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me. This weather is so extreme and so crazy and so radical just the last 10 years. It's so weird. Mowing my lawn on Christmas. I've never mowed this lawn in November. Never in late October. Ever. Ever. I've only lived here 62 years. Acute radical climate change. Just no moisture in it. It's nothing. I mean, this is supposed to be a quick hitter. It's supposed to lay down 4 inches. There's just, I mean, and you saw it rolling across. It was a beast wicked. Everything set up, the conditions ripe. There's no water. Dry lake effect. Stand tuned.